So are you saying that this has perhaps shown you how deep people really do love you?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And I don't think, John, we should wait until a sickness or an illness or some tragedy happens in our life before we show our love to our family and to our friends. We should demonstrate it, John.
So if you had a piece of advice that you could communicate to those, not just who you love, but those who would listen, what would be a piece of advice?
Piece of advice that I'd offer them, I guess I would say, obey God's 2 commandments. Live your life. Love the Lord your God with all your heart. And love your fellow man as you love yourself. And that is, make sure that not only have you got enough food, but they've got enough food in their belly. I think that's the advice I would give people.
Is there anything that I'm not asking you that's important that you'd like to have said?
Yes. I think when you see someone like myself and like other people who are in similar situations, don't say to them, "How you going, mate?" Because that just automatically brings a response of telling you lies. "Oh, pretty good, not too bad." When in actual fact, you might be hurting, right? A better thing is to say, "How's your last week been since I've seen you, mate?" And I think touch is a very important thing, John. You know, it just shows a genuine love. And I think to just to sit with people, you don't need to say anything, just to be there. I had a man from church on Sunday, one of my dear friends, came up and he just held my hand. And that meant more than anything to me. He's a grown man. And he just held it. You know, and he showed love. And I think what we need to do as Christians is drop this facade and come out of our little closet and show people that we do care about them, that we do love them. Don't wait for a tragedy to happen.
Sure. Appreciate that. So if I say if you die, but the reality is we're all going to die. What is it that you'd be looking forward to most about entering into heaven?
Well, I could probably give you the bad answer. I could probably tell you that. I'm waiting to praise God and honour Him and sing praises for the rest of eternity. But what I am really looking forward to is seeing those people who have gone before me, healthy, not sick, not hungry, not crying, not crippled, not lamed. You know, not only my own family, but my friends. I want to see Chantel Daniels. I want to see my sister. Right? Of course I want to see God. Of course I want to climb up on His lap and say, "Oh, Father, I'm just glad to see you. I love you so much." Of course I want to do that. But that's not initially my response to your answer.
Yeah, sure, good. Yeah, great. Yeah. So on a more practical level now, days are different for you than they used to be.
Yes.
Tell us about that in terms of just your daily routine. Has that changed much in the last couple of months?
I guess it has. Well, I can't play golf anymore.
Right.
I can't drive. The doctors have said no. I don't know why, but anyway. But I guess when I look around the yard now, things look much brighter. Things look much more greener and bluer, and people themselves seem much nicer. I don't know why, but they do. Yeah.
So you're actually able to look at things and people differently.
Absolutely. And I'm feeling made is I should have done this 20 years ago, 30 years ago, seen things differently than what I see now. And I think we all need to look at life that we aren't going to die. We aren't going to die, and we don't know whether it's going to be tomorrow, next week, or next year. And so we all should be prepared and ready for when Jesus says, "Come, son, it's time for you to come home." We should be prepared for that every day, John.
Yeah. Do you think that what do you think has occasioned you to be able to see people in a warmer, more encouraging light? How does this information bring that out?
Well, I'm not sure. Can you ask me again that question?
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying, my point is, after this information has come to you, you now say that you can see people in a warmer, more encouraging light.
Yes.
Right. My question is, why do you think that is? Why is it? Are you less threatened by people? Are you more? Do you have nothing to lose? What do you think it is that's enabled you to see people more positively?
I think, John, my guard has dropped.
The guard has dropped.
The guard has dropped. I've taken my mask off.
Right.
Right. So when I go to church on Sunday morning, if I don't feel like smiling, I don't smile.
No.
Right. If I feel happy, I will do cartwheels.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I see people, because my guard has dropped, I see the real people.
Right.
And they're starting to see the real me.
Right.
And I should have been like this forever.
Right. So you're no longer now concerned about fulfilling their expectations?
That's right. Yep. I'm just happy to be in their presence.
Yeah.
And they're happy to be in mine, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is a little then in terms of what people might have to, what you feel you might have to do for people.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
All right.
I'll tell you, there's just one thing.
Yeah.
That I do think about. I have lots of people come to me and tell us and say, "What can we do for you? Can we come and mow your lawn? Can we come and do your washing? Can we come and do your shopping?" Now, all those things are nice, and we do need all those things done. But our human side of us says, "No, we're okay. We're okay. We can manage." I had a man come round the other day, one of my friends from church, and he looked around my yard, and he's gone on holidays at present, but I know when he comes back, he won't come and say to me, "What can I do for you?" He'll bring his hedge clippers around and just say, "Listen, John, that tree needs trimming. Do you mind if I trim it?" And just do it. So rather than ask people what they need, have a look, see for yourself,
and
see what they need. You know.
Yeah, great, excellent. John, I appreciate your wisdom, appreciate your advice, appreciate your time especially, because I know time is very precious for you. And look, I'm sure what you've had to share will be beneficial and helpful to many others.
I hope so, John.
Yeah.
I hope so. And I would like to say this about the church that I belong to, that for 15 years felt welcomed. For 15 years I have felt that I belong. Although I don't mix with a lot of people, I felt that I'm part of the body. And even now I feel closer, part of the body.
Yeah.
That's about all I got to say.
Excellent. All
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. Appreciate your
John.
time. Okay.
All right.